Hey guys, me again. It's Ivy. This is my new video. And let's just start off by speaking on starting over. All right. Hopefully you like what you hear. Hopefully this video may help others, and I really do appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. Again, my name is Ivy, and let's go, family. So let's just talk about starting over, right? Sometimes we just don't want to do it. Sometimes in our minds we be like, all right, I gotta start over. All right, I'm gonna rebrand myself, renew myself, you know? And from my experience, I was living in South Florida for 8 years. I moved down there with a ex-boyfriend of mine of 10 years. That's a whole nother story, which I can give that to you, about actually valuing yourself. And back then, or then I didn't. Starting over my life, I am 32 years old. I recently had a son in February. He's 5 months old, and I had to move back to New Jersey with my parents. And doing that was the worst. I had everything I could have asked for from, for myself living in South Florida. I had a car, I had my own apartment, I had a job, I had a little hustle on the side, I had a few friends, life was great. Especially living in South Florida. Those of you who know, the South Florida life is jungle life. I no longer want to be an animal. But, so moving back to New Jersey at 32 with my parents, living back in my childhood bedroom with my son, my newborn, brand new baby. It was horrible, I felt, I was still pregnant. I had moved from South Florida when I was 32 weeks. I ended up having my son at 35 weeks. And that's another story. But having my son at 35 weeks, going through postpartum, living with my parents, like, these childhood demons is still in my house, that just I was fighting for a very long time when I was living there as a child. I moved out when I was 17, and now I'm 32. 15 years had went by. Hopefully I did the math right. Oh, snap. Hopefully I did the math right. But anyways, my mind had got, sorry guys, my mind had got caught up. But yeah, moving back, having postpartum with a baby, childhood demons in the house. Back in the day, me and my mother, we never got along. We barely got along. Me and my father, that's my ace, but for some reason I had this mother bear energy when it came to my child, and I didn't want nobody touching him. I didn't want nobody holding him. Like, I just wanted all that to myself. Also because of the experiences that I was going through when I was in the hospital, and it wasn't the great experience. So now living back home, I have no job right now because I'm taking care of my son. I have no car. Okay, I have nothing. But really, when I look back, I have a lot. I have a lot more mentally, spiritually. I am grateful for my mom and dad, because if I didn't have them living back at home in South Florida, I would have nothing. Literally, I would have no help. And that single mother, that single mom trade, or that word single mom, I don't consider myself a single mom. I don't consider myself a single mother. That's just, I don't like that word. And the reason why I don't like that word is because, and the reason why I don't consider myself being a single mother is because I have my village. I have my support. I have his father, even though we're not together, we're very great co-parents, very respectful to one another, friends, you know? And then I have my mom, my dad, my aunt, my grandmother, I have the whole tribe. You see what I'm saying? And now knowing that I don't have much to my name physically, that I worked for myself, I have them and they help me so much. And I'm so grateful. God, I pray to God every day how grateful I am for my parents, for my brother, for my sister, for my grandmother, for my aunt, and the list goes on. All right. So, no, overall, it's just going to be, overall, sorry, I got a little distracted. Overall life, is going to get better. Currently, getting government assistance, food stamps, of course, cash assistance. They actually cut that off because I was getting unemployment from South Florida, from Florida unemployment, and then now that's over with, and I'm just living on food stamps in my parents' house. But it's all good. It's great because you know what? I'm blessed. I have a roof over my head. I have a bed to sleep in. I have food in my stomach. I have a cozy, warm, or cool house. Right now it's pretty hot. Right now it's pretty hot. But yeah, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And as the time go on, I'm going to get back to work. I'm a certified welder. So it's easy for me to get work like that. I really want to become an instructor and an inspector. I just got to study for these things. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is, for those who went back and moved with their parents or lived with their parents, it's okay. Honestly, if I know the things that I know now, I wouldn't have moved out when I was 17 after I graduated high school. I would have stayed there, went to college, or went to trade school, stacked all my money, worked and did what I had to do. So now at the age of 32, I would be okay. But these are lessons that I could teach my son and make sure that my son has. All right. So if you're living with your parents, excuse me, I don't mean to say it like this, with full respect, take advantage of that. Okay. Love your parents, because trust me, they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there forever. Okay. Love your parents, love on your parents, and thank and appreciate your parents. Okay. Especially if they allow you to stay there and you don't have to pay any money. Okay. Even though I still rather give my father, money, or my father money here and there. And I clean the house. I do what I have to do, Make sure when you're staying with your parents, you clean the house. All right, you keep the house clean. You put groceries in the house. You do what you do as if you were living by yourself, because they will appreciate you. They appreciate you now, but they'll appreciate you even more when you're staying there. Feel me? All right. Number 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. And another video, I'll make sure I'll post that link down at the bottom somewhere. I will give different reasons why it's so great to live with your parents, even if you have to move back with your parents. Okay, I will put a link down below in the description box so you guys can go to that and see that. But until then, it was nice talking to you guys. Hopefully my experiences and my talks can hopefully help someone. And I really appreciate you guys. Watch me grow. Watch me get back to the person that I will never become the person that I used to be. I'll become the better person, the better version of myself. All right, so I really thank you guys. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.